How do you do, everybody? Welcome to basketball action, the regional championship game, third meeting of the year between the two Trevians and their arch rival, the Evanston Wildkits. And we're all set to get underway with this one. Opening tip coming up, and Trevians got it. Burns to Carragher to Will Ryan. Burns gave it in the corner to the Cats. Up top now, Carragher, swishery for three for John Carragher. And the Trevians on the board first. Evanston does have some outside shooters that they haven't been as consistent in our games as they have been in others. There's three. And we're tied back up at 3 early in the going on this one. Trevians trying to get to the sectional and a little player control foul. We're in the crowd here with this one. We've got a big crowd. And I'm sure we're going to get bumped a couple of times. I wouldn't be surprised on that. Wildkits with the ball. We're here at Maine East in the field house here. Over to the side. Back up top. And go for another three. Nope, that was a brick. Trevians bring it right back. Will Ryan. And the run and gun, and the deuce. Driving up the lane is Emmett Burnside. Wheeling and dealing. Up top. Both these teams have been something of a defensive team. Evanston is kind of a run and gun team this year, and they have not been as consistent as they have been in the past. And Burns drives the lane and puts it in. On the side, going for the three. Yep, back. I imagine this will be a pretty close game all the way around. Usually gets that way in the regionals, in the playoffs. Up top. And stolen. But the foul. And they're saying foul on Carragher. I don't know how that happened, but I assume after it was taken out of his hand, he fouled him. Now the Evanston squad with the basketball. On the rotation. And pulled back out. Nearly stolen. New Trier's certainly not the same team they were at the beginning of the year. They have certainly developed well. And the shot is good and the foul. But they still have some things that they still haven't been able to overcome. And a 5-second violation, and it's Trevians basketball. The inbound, Ryan up ahead. And then switchery for three by Jaden Katz. And blocked by Emmett Burnside. Inbounded up top. And a downtown three. Switchery for three. Again, something of a slow start on the part of the Trevians tonight. Not as bad as it's been, but it's still a slow start. Swishery for three on the backside. Well, maybe I'm wrong on that. Will Ryan. Up top. Drive, and again blocked. Possession retained by Evanston, though, as the ball goes out of bounds. Regional championship. Got 4 of them tonight in the sectional pod. To the side and going for the three. That was an air ball. Way wide right. Ian Burns. To the side. About Burnside. And Burnside lost the handle out of bounds. I guess it was touched last by the Wildkits. 3:04 left to play. And go for the three. Wide right. Wildkits out high. And the foul on the hand check. And the Wildkits will inbound it. Right down here in front of us. Actually, we've got a couple of cameras up here. And the way this gym is kind of situated, you're basically in the aisle. So, anybody walking to our left here has to go behind us, basically. That's the only way they can get over there. And a foul, and Burns can't believe he got the call on that one. And Jackson Schmelter checks in for the Trevians, as does Sean McNeely. And now Will Geis. Trevians lead by 4. Up and in and out. Trevians with it. To the side, and Geis goes for the three. Nope. Kick to the side, going again for the three, and again it missed. And the Wildcats bring it back. A little run and gun action for the Deuce. McNeely into Carragher. Carragher with a little razzle-dazzle deke, and then threw it away. A zigzag picked up by the Wildcats and the Deuce. Jaden Katz to the basket and put it up short. Come on back. Up top. And knocked away. Given to Geis on the steal. It wasn't Geis that stole it. It was Geis who got the ball bouncing around up on the iron but didn't go in. Now the Wildkits, they'll hold it for the last shot here of the first quarter. And a little traveling music. Trying to get to the man. And the Trevians have it for the last couple of seconds here. Jackson Schmelter's checked in for the Trevians. I take that back. Jackson Monroe. Had the right first name, wrong last name. Sorry about that. Monroe, the 6'6 sophomore. And Geis goes for the three, hits it. Swisheree for three. And going back for the answer and gets it. And we're done with the first quarter. We'll be back with more basketball action, the regional championship, in just a moment here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. You're watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network on the cable and the internet. Driving while using handheld cell phones are illegal in Illinois. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. We're tied at 16 as we start the second quarter here. New Trier and Evanston. Big-time rivalry, one of the top basketball rivalries in the country, actually. Certainly within the state of Illinois, dating back over 100 years. At times we've had our share of very interesting games. The deuce gives Evanston the lead. And Jackson Schmelter had it stripped. On the side, going for the three, no. And given to Will Ryan and then lost, but the foul. Evanston still does a lot of that hand slap stuff. Katz, Burns, check back in. I think Burnside also did. Trevians with it. Up to Burnside, yeah. I was right. And had it stripped away a little bit. And now stripped away. Up and short. And the foul. Getting aggressive on the rebound. And the Trevians will have the ball. Burns inbounds it to Carragher. Back to Ryan to Carragher. John Carragher. And Will Ryan kicked it over. Now, oops, there's one of the people going by me. And the three, no, but the foul. Lots of times on that dish-off play, what happens is that the players are so intent on passing it And that defender gets in tight. Draws the foul. Up and yes. Will Ryan. And Burnside was aggressively defended. Burnside in the corner. Burnside tried to drive the lane. Now kick back out high. Will Ryan. And Will Ryan up, and he put it up too late. And they're running gun for the deuce. And Trevians going to take a timeout here as things have gone a little south, which is the way they're running. They're down by 6. Burns, and haven't scored here in the second quarter at all yet. Burnside. To the side. Carragher, who got it from Katz, up top, and Burnside for the 3. No. And once again pulled out high. Little behind the back move, back door, and blocked. Will Ryan. And the foul. Trevians will inbound right in front of the Wildkit bench. Every time I see that play, I always hope that the player who's inbounding doesn't pass any gas. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist the shot. No. Trevians having their problems again with the shots. Yeah, I suppose you could do it the other way around. You have a lot of baked beans before you come in. I'm sorry. My strange sense of humor. Anyway, the inbound. Wildkits have it out high. And go for the 3. No, a brick. Trevians with it. Up ahead. Burnside across. Carragher. Now Burnside, and off the fingertips. Ryan gained control, kicked it back out high. And wide open, going for the 3 and shot it short. Kind of the story here of the second quarter for the Trevians. Going for the shot, no. Fortunately, Evanston's not really shooting all that much better. And haven't been able to bust this one open. Carragher. Burnside to Burns to Carragher in the corner. Turnaround takes the 3, and that was off. And Trevians have hit a dull spot. And the deuce. Will Ryan. Third meeting of the year between New Trier and Evanston. Evanston trying to go downstate again. New Trier hasn't won a sectional and gone downstate since 2013. That team that for New Trier that finished in the super sectional, or if you will, the Elite Eight game in 4A. That was, nice play. That was the year the Trevians ended up facing Jabari Parker and the Simeon team. A foul on the hands. But they're saying that was on the floor. Out high for the tree, no. Jackson Schmelters checked back in. And saved, but given to the Trevian. Schmelter. And he got stuffed. Brought a rise out of the Evanston side of the gym. Or, if you will, the field house. Here at Maine East. Another one of the older facilities. A fadeaway jumper, good. First points of the quarter by the Trevians. That was John Carragher with the fadeaway jumper on the inbound. Up top. Into the paint and the deuce. And going for the three. Yes. Sean McNeely with the three. Out high. Kick. Back up. Going for the three. No. And we're done with the first half. We'll be back with more basketball action here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. On the cable and the internet, this is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Drive now. Text later. A message in the public address from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Trevians inbound, down by 5 as we start the second half. Will Ryan. Ryan across the timeline. And wide open on the back door, John Carragher. Wildkits set it up now, take the three and hit it. Will Ryan, Katz, Burnside, Ryan to Katz, and far side up top, and Burns for the three, and that was short. Out of bounds, possession retained by the Trevians, though. Last touch by the Evanston squad. We're here at Park Ridge, Maine East. About the most famous alumni of Maine East is Harrison Ford. the movie actor. Up top. To the side, and Will Ryan. Back top, Burns. And Burns lost the handle out of bounds. But last touch by Evanston, apparently. Trying for the steal. Will Ryan. To Burns. And try for the backdoor play for Carragher, and just off the fingertips. The run and gun attempt didn't work. Will Ryan. And Will Ryan's pass to the corner was stolen. Little behind the back. Missed it. But the foul. Now, last time I think the two teams met in the playoffs was 2018. After that very emotional Niles North game, they came back and played Evanston and ran out of steam that year. Neutral. And Wildkits went on to go downstate. Of course, that was the sectional game, so it was a Sweet 16 game anyway. But Will Ryan. And Burnside. And player control foul. Well, Loyola, Glenbrook South, and Niles North have all won, so 1, 2, and 4 have in the sectional have won. Evanston number 3, Nutria number 6. Wildkits up top. Little razzle-dazzle, the shot no. Burnside with the rebound. Give it to Ryan, back to Ryan. Up top, and Katz for the 3. Swishery for 3 for Jaden Katz. Wildcats try for the run and gun, and blocked by Burnside. The shot no, and the foul. And, well, Ryan will go to the line, I think. In the act of shooting, yep, Will Ryan will go to the line. Missed the first. Trevians down by 4. Trevians down by 3. Evanston to the side. Back up top. Back to the side. And handed off, and I don't think he was expecting that handoff. And stolen by the Trevians on an errant play behind the back, up and in by Emmett Burnside. A little razzle-dazzle on that one by Burnside. Went to the back door, put it up, no. And Evanston's gone cold here in the third quarter, and Trevians with a chance to tie this one back up, maybe even take the lead. Burnside. Up top, back to Burnside. Burnside. Burns. And Will Ryan go for the three. Swishery for three, and we're tied. And a timeout taken, as the Trevians have come on back. And I take that back. Trevians have taken the lead here. I lost track of the score. Trevians lead by 2. To the side, a little run and gun. Yep. Well, Ryan. And the foul. Now hold, I guess. I think that's what that signal is. I'm used to the ice hockey signals. So I don't know what basketball signals, because some of them I know, but not everything. I mean, sometimes a hold and holding and a hand check in basketball, the ref's signal is very similar. In any case, he was fouled. Nothing came of it. Burnside looking for the back door, and last touch by Evanston, out of bounds to the Trevians underneath their own basket. You would think after 50 years of doing this, I'd be a little keener on what things are called. Burnside. Yeah, nope. To the side. Up top. And out of bounds. And Sean McNeely checks back in for the Trevians, as does Jackson Schmelter. And Tyler Harden also checks in for the Trevs. The inbound. Up top. And the back door. And the deuce. No. But the foul. I don't know who fouled him. I didn't see it, but and the Wildkits with a couple of free throws here. Missed the first. Some of the things about playoffs is sometimes the best team on paper, or the best team with the best record, whatever, is not necessarily the team that wins in playoffs, because it has more to do with butterflies. The team that gets over the butterflies first, does what they need to do, is the team that sometimes wins. I've seen it more in baseball, but I have seen it in all the sports. Up and rolls on in. Jackson Schmelter with the basket. And and stolen, but knocked out of bounds by Will Geis. And the Wildkits will inbound in the corner there. Winding down the third quarter. There's another fan bump going by. Up top, to the side. From a video standpoint, this is not a very good place to shoot from a fan perspective standpoint. It's okay. Not great. And Wildcats holding it. Tried to drive to the basket, no, and the blocking foul. Gets the first one. That's good. Got some Evanston fans right behind us here. It looks like the girls' soccer team. And in and out on the second. Harden. McNeely all the way open is Schmelter on the run and gun, so to speak. Or if you want the football pass. And Evans is going to hold it for the last shot of the quarter. Rotation. Up top. A little behind the back in the corner, going for the three. No, put back won't be in time anyway. And we're done with the third quarter. We'll be back with more basketball action here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. You're watching the Regional Championship basketball game on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Evanston inbounds, so the whole season comes down to the fourth quarter, tied at 36 here. The shot is good for the Deuce, and Evanston leads 38-36. Burnside. Kicked up top. Jaden Katz. Carragher. Katz. Kick back out high. Burnside goes for the three, and that was wide. Actually, it was a little long is what it was. In many ways, this gym, traveling, this gym is very much like Glenbrook South in that it doesn't really have, particularly on that basket that Evanston shooting at, doesn't really have a background like Glenbrook South. Glenbrook South in the Titan Dome doesn't have it on either side. Fade away short by Carragher. And the foul. Emma Burnside with the foul. Missed the first. Fourth quarter, regional championship. I keep on thinking sectional because of the last time the two met. Bird met in the playoffs, that is. Will Ryan. And the fact that it was here. Up top, Cats. Back to Cats. Cats drives and puts it up short. Got his own rebound. Kicked it back out high. Burnside. And up top. Carragher. The Cats. To Burnside. And Burnside got fouled. And Neutral will inbound. Inbounded to Carragher. Carragher trying to get the shot. Got it away. Couldn't get it to drop, but he'll have 2 free throws anyway. And John Carragher. Gets the misses the first. Gets the second. Up and in for the deuce. And Ryan mishandled it. And Wildkits get the basketball back. Up top. In the corner. And stolen by Cats. Ryan to Burns. Up top, going for the three. Yes. Jaden Katz, swishery for 3. And said he jumped into him. And it was close. Could go either way. Tried to set himself, he just didn't do it. And Trevians going to take a timeout here. We're tied at 40. On the side, up top. A lot of time left. Wildkits with it. To the side. And up and in for the deuce. Well, none of these teams, this will be the end of the season for them. John Carragher. Burnside. And the foul. Carragher drew the foul. The last time these two teams met, Carragher had 29 points, and there had been a lot of double teaming on John. Out top. Rotation to Carragher. Will Ryan. And no. Evanston with it. Tried to run and gun it. And lost the handle out of bounds to Dutrier. Inbounded to Will Ryan. Up top. Rotation to Burnside. And the shot, no, by Carragher. And stolen by John. Up and no, and sloppy. And coming back. Everybody getting a little sloppy here. Will Ryan. Carragher. Ryan to Katz. Burns. Burnside. Burnside, no. Couldn't strong arm it up. And a timeout taken by Evanston. Evanston leads by 2 and 2:10 left to go. A very sloppy fourth quarter here. I'm not sure if the teams are pressing or what, but maybe it's the defenses have really kind of shut down a little bit. Also been some inaccurate, to put it mildly, shots here. And going for the three. Yep. Switchery for three. Will Ryan. And Katz. Yes, for three. Switchery for three. And Trevians take a timeout. Minute 19. 2-point lead. And the foul. And a one-hand bonus. Got the first. And got the second as well. Given. Kick back out top. And Carragher for the three. No. And that's going to go out of bounds. And Evanston basketball in the corner. And the foul. And missed the front end. Katz with the rebound, gave it to Will Ryan. Will Ryan Gave it to Burnside. Burnside gave it to Carragher. Carragher tries again for the three. Swishery for three for John Carragher. And the Trevians will take a timeout. Trevians down by a point. And couldn't find an open man. We'll try again. Bouncing it around a little bit to the side. Up top, and the foul. And a 1-1. Got the first. And got the second as well. Will Ryan gives it to John Carragher. Carragher. Burnside. Katz. Ryan. And a timeout taken by the Trevians. I think they got it too much time here. Down by 3. Carragher looking to inbound. Knocked away, but went to Burnside. Katz. Ryan. Carragher goes for the 3 and the tie. Nope. And that's it. Not quite. Trevians were out of bounds. Doesn't really matter, but so the New Trier season is going to come to an end here. We want to thank all the staff at New Trier, some of the people behind the scenes. I want to thank all our staff here at the network. Actually, there's some people behind the scenes that from the broadcast end you don't see but are here. Anyway, that'll do it for us for this game. The New Trier season comes to an end with a record of 19-11. Hope you have enjoyed this broadcast and enjoyed the season on the network. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.